really fucking funny.
Are they really funny, Kendall?
They're really
Are they
fucking
really
funny.
good stories?
Like, really good.
Well, then let's do this. Welcome, everybody, to Bad Potato Salad, the show where Michael, Travers, and I judge random strangers on the internet. That's right. Mike and I are two professional comedians who travel around the world, around the United States.
The world.
And the world tour, Justin Timberlake. Travel around the United States, and when we're not doing that, we take time to judge random people on the internet with your help. Also, thank you for being here. Please rate and review and subscribe anywhere the podcasts are available because you've made this the best podcast that we've ever had, and we appreciate that.
Yay.
Here's what happens. Our beautiful wives read us 2 stories that they find across Reddit. Am I the ass? Relationship advice, today I effed up, whatever they find. Mike and I blind react. We choose which one will be the funniest to blind react to just based off the headline alone, and then we blind react to it, and you guys judge people with us. If you want to judge people with us, comment down below any part of the stories. We'd love to hear them. And if you're wondering who my co-host is, world famous,
Wonder No More.
Mike Travers.
That's there should be like a play along at home game. You know, like where they could be playing some sort of game.
Tell us who the AO is. Yeah.
We'll have to come up with that.
We'll come up with a game. If you have a game, drop it in the comments. We'd
Let
love to
us
play
know.
it too. A drinking game would be fun.
It would be fun.
A drinking game. Every time someone's the a-hole, yeah. Also, if you're here to the channel, just know we are going to have some more fun content coming out in 2025. I believe this episode may be either the first episode of 2025, whatever the case is. In 2025, we are going to do a Reddit After Dark. Where we read all the most promiscuous stories and crazy headlines that we can find. That one's going to be not safe for work across the board. And we're also going to do a drunk Reddit where we get drunk and read all the Reddit posts and react to them that way. That one's going to get a little sloppy and off the rails. But if you have any suggestions for any other ones, let us know, because here's our wives, Ken and Alana,
Hello.
Hello.
and they love to drink.
Yay.
I drink professionally.
Alana made a job out of it.
My
Yeah.
career is drinking.
No, some people call that a problem. You're like, I'm a professional.
I'm in the wrong career path, I
You
guess.
are. You are. You are. Kick us off with 2 Reddit stories.
Kick it.
There are so many to choose from. I don't know what to do.
I love your.
Okay.
I will be honest with you. Kendall's usually not this excited about the
Yeah.
stories.
No,
true.
I'm not.
She has
There
confidence.
Like I'm worried about reading 2 against each other because I'm like, oh, they're all good.
Pick them both.
And as always, if you hear a headline that we don't read on the show,
Yeah.
and you want us to read that one, we will create an entire separate video just for that one. Just let us know which one you want us to do that for, and we will do that.
Let us know. Okay. Am I the for just deciding not to travel because my wife made reservations for Disney again?
Love it.
Or am I the for calling the cops on my ex-girlfriend?
Cool. Dude, I'm always fascinated with the Disney
Me
one.
too.
I don't know why.
Disney adults.
Adult Disney people.
Adult Disney fascinations
I-
Yeah.
it-
are interesting. Yeah.
This
find
is
There's going to be a documentary.
this
Yeah.
is great. There should be.
Becky, chime in.
Yeah, I've got a couple
Okay.
friends
Becky.
that are
Really?
She loves Disney.
I have a couple friends. Marguerite, she listens to this too, and
Yeah.
she's a huge Disney adult.
I think Becky's like pretty subdued about it, but yeah, she loves Disney.
Yeah. Okay. Just for
Yeah.
all a quick message for all the
Yeah.
Disney. Quick message for all the Disney adults. Don't.
I thought you were gonna go, why? Yeah. Tell us why. You're just like, no, don't.
Wait, before we get in, as a kid who grew up in Florida and went to Disney at least yearly,
Yeah.
I loved it,
Yeah.
but it got old quickly.
Yeah.
For sure.
As an adult, I would love to go back. Really?
Just to see it.
Just to see
But
it.
you
and,
hate
like,
kids.
Experience as a, I don't enjoy
Yeah.
children.
Well, you can't even get down to North Carolina. The fact that he's not taking you further.
Derek's definitely not taking you to Disney.
We went to the Keys already.
Well, Epcot has like drinking in every country.
I've heard
I would
Epcot
have
is cool.
to. Yeah. I would have to be pretty drunk.
I would like to see it all again. Yeah,
Yeah.
just once.
I would say for me personally, Orlando might be the last place that I
In
would
the
go
world?
to. Yeah,
Really?
in the world. Yeah.
We're going to Harlem next week.
I mean, I've been there once, but yeah,
been there?
to
Orlando?
Both, yeah, I've been to Orlando. I went to Disney once, but yeah. First of all, I just don't think it's geared to guys at all, obviously.
Sure.
Yeah.
And and adults. So like both of those things are problem. Yeah, it's just not for me.
It's
Not
weird.
for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear about it.
Ready
though.
for it?
Let's hear about it. It sounds like she's gone multiple times, and he was like, "Are you
yeah.
book another vacation?"
Oh, yeah.
Because also Disney's so expensive. Oh,
it's
the
so
most
crazy.
expensive vacation
Shocking.
you can have. Yeah.
Shocking. Okay. Am I for just deciding not to travel because my wife made reservations for Disney again?
Again.
My wife Jess and I have been married for the past 13 years. We're both 39. After experiencing financial hardship throughout our 20s and
going
early
to Disney.
30s,
Yeah, I wonder why. A mouse is fucking expensive, dude.
Jess and I are now fortunate enough to have the means to travel once or twice a year.
Oh, good.
The only problem is that Jess literally only wants to go to Disney World. We have been to Disney 9 times now, and every vacation we've ever taken together was to go there, including our honeymoon.
Honeymooning at Disney. That
So
yeah,
hot.
That's so bad.
You say it's so hot.
So hot.
No, hot.
So we go. We eat the Mickey Mouse ice cream. We wear the mouse ears. We stay in the official hotels. We see the characters.
We
We
use
ride
the
the
mouse
rides.
dildos. Like
We take the pictures in front of Cinderella's castle and we come home every trip. I'm honestly beyond sick of Disney, and I never really liked going in the first place. Jess knows this, but she has no concept of travel beyond
Not
Disney.
her problem. Yeah. She's well aware that he hates it. She's like, so we'll go to Disney again.
yeah. It's called
be fun.
compromise. I hate Disney. You want to go to Disney? We're going to Disney. It's called marriage.
We're currently planning a trip for April, and Jess, as usual, said that we can just go to Disney. And I explained that, yeah, that sounds fun, but hey, why don't we go somewhere like Hawaii this time?
Ooh.
Jess was confused.
She's confused. Is there a castle
Cheaper.
there?
She asked, why would we go to Hawaii? And I responded, we could enjoy the spas and go to the beach. Jess mumbled a half-hearted answer and walked away. And a few days later, she approached me saying that she did make hotel reservations for Hawaii. And at first, I was so excited because I thought she did so without consulting me. And it seemed like she was really listening, which meant a lot to me.
She's like, you're not gonna believe this. It's a small world after all. They have a Hawaii themed hotel.
I'm thinking the Hawaiian themed hotel.
But
at
then
Disney.
when she showed me the hotel she booked, I
way.
found she made reservations for Aulani, the Disney resort in Hawaii. Frustrated, I told her I'm honestly so tired of Disney and I just want to have a different experience this time. And she told me that she was compromising with me and that I should be appreciative for the time she spent. I asked her if she was willing to consider anything other than Disney for our trip, and she said no. And at this point, I said I wasn't going.
But to time out, that is kind of a compromise. Like, I want to go somewhere else. You're
No, it's
going to
not.
Hawaii.
It's weird.
It's
though.
Disney.
It's the
It's-
first step of a compromise, but still
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I think he's trying to break her out of it.
For sure.
So wait, you're telling me the Disney resort in Hawaii is not like any kind of a park? It's just a like a Disney
Right, yeah,
themed
exactly.
hotel.
Yeah,
Disney.
exactly. So you're still in Hawaii. She just staying in a place that she likes, and you're still in Hawaii. I don't hate that, honestly. I really don't.
I hate it, but it's
All
still,
right.
it's odd, but yeah, I don't hate
It's
it.
kind of like going on a Disney cruise.
Right. That was going to be my next
Yeah.
suggestion, like go on a Disney cruise, because then you're at least on a cruise ship. It's another, you're kind of both winning.
But
Okay,
maybe
but
he just doesn't want to be around kids either, and
I
That's
guess.
a
Are there a lot of kids at Disney resorts?
I hope so.
so he said
I don't like how
I
you
really
said that.
hope so.
wait,
Mike's like, oh, if I have anything to do with it.
No, I meant it more like
meant
I,
like,
I hope there.
I hope it's not
I hope
all
it's not being. No, I meant I hope it's not being supported by adults that are going seeking it out.
I think he was being
I
creepy.
took that
Yeah.
the way wrong way. Mike's like, I hope so. And I was like, no, he's like, I fucking hope there's more adults or children than adults. Like, that's,
Yeah, because I don't even know what they would like. Why it would be Disney themed? Like, what?
Yeah.
Although it did, it's funny. The kids ended up one time. They had gone to Vegas, and they weren't 21 yet, and they could not get a hotel. You can't rent a room in Vegas if they have a casino.
Right.
If you're not 21, but there's a Disney hotel in Vegas
Interesting.
that they were able to rent a room at.
No kidding.
is that what they did?
Yeah.
I forgot. Okay, so he says she's furious. She canceled the reservation that she made, and now she's looking for a friend to go to Disney World with again. That's without me. Was I the here for not trying to accommodate her request?
So wait, she canceled the hotel? Mm-hmm. So they're not doing that trip anymore?
Correct.
They're
No,
not doing
because he said
Hawaii.
he's not going, and
Okay.
and now she wants to go to Disney World with a friend.
Cool. You can't do that.
Okay, somebody says on here He married a Disney adult. They are a different breed.
Yeah.
They really are. Like
It's a
they're
whole
like
thing.
furries. They're like furries.
It's like us with Taylor Swift.
I mean, I get that too. I was just going to compare it to like us. too.
Everyone
Yeah.
has a thing for sure. I'm not knocking. I don't understand it even in the slightest, but I'm sure they don't understand why we watch football or why you guys are obsessed with Taylor Swift or why I love to work out all the time.
Or why Jesus is our Lord and Savior. You know what I mean? That is, that's again. You knew going in she was like this, and it says you get to take 2 trips a year. You're financially in a spot where you get to take 2 trips a year. If you should each get to choose a trip,
That's
I
fair.
feel like you should each get to choose a trip. And if she chooses Disney every year, you just gotta go to Benihana's and deal with it. You know what I mean? When you're in Orlando. But like if your second trip, you can go to like Montana or Hawaii or whatever the case is.
I couldn't even imagine if you were like, "Hey, let's go to Disney this year." Like, let's drop $5,000 and go.
Yeah, that's the hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, it's not a cheap trip, man. It is a wildly expensive trip.
Yeah, and there are no strip clubs in Disney.
Are you sure?
Oh.
I'm sure there's some Disney themed strip clubs around Disney.
It's a small world after all.
Does that mouse have tits?
What a bang mini.
Yeah, all right.
You look like you were going to say something, Kendall.
I don't remember now. I was getting, I mean, like, just the fact that they'd already been 9 times.
Yeah,
They've been married for 13 years. I mean, the people are right. You knew who you married.
for sure.
And I guess I guess she was
He
compromising.
probably thought she'd grow out of it.
I don't think you'd grow.
I mean, that's not like he's like still going to strip bars and she's like, well, he's like,
Well,
you
she
know
was in
you're
her
married.
mid-20s.
30s. They're 39.
No, now I'm thinking 13 years prior.
Right.
Like, you think you're going to grow out of it if you're 20? Like, I grew up with Disney stuff.
Right.
And obviously 0 money. So I never went until when I lived in California and worked for a school. I got to go one night. They do like a grad night thing in
Disneyland,
California.
yeah.
Where
You
everybody,
and
they close it
Jeremy?
down.
You and Jeremy.
I did not go with Jeremy, but we call back. But I don't get the
Yeah.
thing. I don't get it.
It's weird, but also you knew who you were marrying, so like
We-
you kind of gotta, like again, you gotta just accept that, I guess.
No.
On the level of
I don't
Disney
think
adults.
so. I mean, if you don't
good-
both
well,
agree,
well,
every
well-
year is not it's excessive.
And not every year, you're right. But here's the thing too. Like if Kendall and Alana, I mean, I know for a fact Alana, and I'm assuming Kendall, were planning vacations around Taylor Swift concerts.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to get tickets. Like we can go to Toronto, we can go to
Italy.
Indianapolis. Yeah, Indianapolis is a great place for a vacation.
Oh, no,
by the
I
way.
always
You know
said
what I mean? Like,
Italy.
and but that's the thing. Like she was like, they were planning, and I was like, hey. You're a big fan. Whatever you want to do. We'd
Yeah.
already seen the concert once, but if you want to see it again, if we can get tickets that are not going to mortgage our house, you know,
Right.
like we'll do that. And we weren't able to. But at the same time, like you've seen Taylor Swift how many times? You know what I mean? If she came right now, did a pop-up concert, you would
Yes.
go. That's what I'm saying. So like it's
But
the
that's
same
not
thing.
the same thing as
You would plan a trip around it. Though.
there's-
You would plan a trip around it.
I wouldn't plan a trip around a Taylor Swift theme park and expect that my husband would want to go.
Time out. If Taylor Swift had a cruise ship,
Yes.
Yes.
I would go, but I wouldn't be like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
Mike,
would. I just
we have to
wouldn't
go
go.
do this thing every
Yeah, that
year.
would be like my friends and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, you would probably want to go.
yeah, I'd probably.
Well, for sure, but
Yeah, but I'd
and
let her
maybe
have. I mean,
once.
that's
But
her
the point
thing,
is,
so.
it's not like, again, it is. I am obsessed with her. I love her.
Right.
Like, you can give me all the shit for it, but I wouldn't expect him or our kids or whatever to be like,
Yeah.
you guys have to love this as much as I do.
And that's
Yeah.
fair.
And it's
Yeah.
and it's my personality.
And maybe that's what he needs to do. Maybe he needs to just be like, "Hey, like you can go. I'm just done with
Yeah,
that."
you
You know what I
take
mean?
a
Like,
trip with
if
your
I go,
friend.
if I
Yeah.
go on a golf trip or a kayak trip, like I wouldn't be like, "You gotta come with, honey. You're gonna love sleeping on the ground." you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because he says in there, or he said that he doesn't like it. He never liked it.
Right.
So yeah, he shouldn't go. She
He's
could
been
go with
9
a
times
friend.
for her.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
She
also
should
a
go
lot.
with her friends.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But she
But
shouldn't
sh-
be mad at him for not wanting
But she
to
should
do
also have to be like, "Hey, like we're gonna do a
Another
vacation as a
trip.
couple. You get your Disney fill,
Right.
And we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to,
completely
Hawaii,
unrelated
normal.
to Disney.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
just had this thought. There's like we know several. It's not offensive to call them Disney adults, right?
No,
Like,
that's what
like
they
a
are.
thing.
Yeah, that's.
We know several, like a little bit, and there's somebody that I know adjacently that is like
Super into it.
super into it is an understatement. I mean, like dresses up
Yeah.
as well, full face makeup, costume.
Wears the mouse ears during sex.
Someone you know.
like full on.
I know
goes-
the one couple, the husband. No chance he even slightly likes it.
No.
No chance.
I'm talking about someone else.
Oh, okay.
So, but in fairness to the story, I think if your wife of 13 years
Yeah.
books you a Disney. All you gotta do is stay in a Mickey Mouse shaped bed, and you get to be in Hawaii.
Yeah, that you're right.
I feel like
the resort seems a little less
right
overtly Disney, but like
Yeah, but at 9, we're taking that as a one-off. But this is
it would be the 10th.
This is the 10th year, and he's like, I'm over it. So it does seem like a step down. But
you're breaking her a little bit.
Yeah, but that's not enough. He's already.
I don't know.
He's unselfishly gone 9 years in a row.
Sure.
He's saying, let's not do it this year.
But to be
and
in
her
Hawaii,
saying, okay, but we'll go. Yeah, but it's still, she's still controlling it.
Yeah, because
She's
she
still
booked it
calling
and
it.
was like,
You're not
"Hey, I
wrong.
booked Hawaii,"
Why
and then
does
he's
she
like,
get
"Oh my
to
gosh,
pick
yay!"
This is the 10th year. It's time for him to pick what he wants to do, whether she likes it or not. At this point, he could be going to a football fantasy camp, and she should go. and he's done it 9 years, and he doesn't like it. And now she's saying, "Well, we'll go to Hawaii, but we're staying at Disney."
and
No,
that's
not good.
that is
That's
the
not-
other thing too, is because as an adult, you don't get to enjoy a lot of time to yourself anymore, because your time is dictated by work and family and prior obligations, and like the vacations, like the one time a year you're like, let's just do. So I do agree with that. I think it was a compromise. I think she shouldn't have done that. But yeah, let her go to Disney with her friend and then take her another vacation for yourself.
Okay,
Not the ass.
not the.
No.
That's a good one. That's
All
a
right.
long one. That's our longest story ever. I
Sorry,
think.
we
No,
got
it's
into
all right.
big
It's not your
debate.
fault. We got to.
Okay,
Oh, did we?
am I the?
It's a debate. Yeah, 16 minutes on Disney.
Whoops.
Yeah.
It's cutting into my good stories. Okay, am I the? For going mad at my sister-in-law after she served me dessert with nuts in it, knowing that I'm allergic.
Why would that be a problem?
Yeah. She hid them.
And she hid them. Oh, these are both good. Or am I the for telling my boyfriend's family that I need my hands amputated after they keep giving me craft supplies as gifts?
Nuts.
What
do you want?
that last one
Okay,
seemed
all right.
bizarre.
Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Mike wants to do it, Alana. All
That's
right.
fine.
If you want to.
They're
Well, I'm
both.
assuming she's not getting her hands amputated from.
No, I think
crafting.
she's just saying like
And like she's making a
she's
joke about it,
sick
but
of
it's
it, yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
that's the one you want to read, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Am I the for telling my boyfriend's family I needed my hands amputated after they kept giving me craft supplies as gifts?
Like work. Yeah.
Wait, this is crazy.
Okay. Hello. I, 25 female, have been with my boyfriend, 26 male, for about 3 years now. I'm really into crafting and love reusing things most people would throw away, like empty bottles or soda tabs.
Oh, you're a hippie. You mentioned that.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Over time, my boyfriend's family started saving things for me, like old cans or random scraps, and honestly, I thought it was very sweet.
And that's just recycling.
I was gonna say, just imagine
We
giving her a
found this
bag
in
of
the
trash.
Hey, we know your bitch loves Orange Crush. Here you go.
Hey, that blue can out there, that's all yours. Help yourself.
Dibs.
Yeah.
But here's where things get kind of weird.
Oh, here's where they get weird.
Waiting for that.
My birthday is super close to my boyfriend's sister's, 28 female, like only 5 days apart. So we had a joint birthday party last year. As gifts, they gave me a bag full of craft supplies like soda tabs, empty bottles, and some random bits and bobs.
This is like giving people, they say like the kids like the empty box is better than the gift. And they give them we just gave them a box.
Yeah, we just gave her a bunch of can tabs. She'll be fine.
imagine-
She's gonna
I
make a
can't-
necklace or some
I
shit.
can't imagine handing one of the kids' girlfriends a bag of trash. And
Hey, we
being like,
forgot to
"Here."
get her a
Yeah.
gift.
I know you like to craft.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
be like, you're welcome. By
Yeah.
the way, you're welcome.
Julie, you like art. There you go.
It's abstract.
Yeah, that's pizza crust. You're going to want to keep that. Yeah.
I mean, it was thoughtful in a way, but then his sister got
It was thoughtful in a way.
super nice gifts like a Pandora charm bracelet and an Apple Watch.
Hey, give her the box that came in. She'll find something to.
She's going to use that for
Yeah.
something
Anybody
later.
got any twisty ties they close the bread things up with?
She's like a cat. She's just like batting everything around.
Knocking it off the
She'll macrame something with that tissue paper.
something. Look at this. She's got an Etsy shop over here. We're gonna give her. It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Poor
I
girl.
felt a little embarrassed, to be honest, but I kept smiling and thanked them because I really
She
do.
hold on. She leaves the party like this. She's like, "Thanks for the gift."
She leaves, and they're like, "Did she really thank us for giving her a recycling?"
They have another gift. Like, oh, she did. She just took that. All right.
Can you believe she took the trash with her?
We don't even need to worry about recycling night anymore.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god!
I kept smiling and thanked them because I really do appreciate gifts in general.
Oh
my
my God.
boyfriend noticed though, and he got really upset. He even wanted to call them out, but I told him to let it go and not cause drama.
Wow! What a very agreeable girl.
I know, right?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. More soup.
It was like reading ahead.
Yeah.
Please tell me.
Then
Have
last
another.
Christmas happened.
This Christmas happened?
No, last Christmas happened.
Okay.
A few days before, I'd hurt my wrist at the gym. Nothing major, just a scrape and some bandages. But I hadn't told his family about it since I hadn't seen them.
They're afraid she got used band-aids or something. A worn Civil War bandage.
It's like tetanus on it.
Only my family and my boyfriend knew what actually happened. So Christmas morning comes and we're all opening presents together. His family gave everyone else these
Oh my
amazing
God.
gifts. New shoes, jewelry, an iPhone, gift cards worth hundreds
iPhone.
of dollars. When I opened mine, I got an empty soda bottle,
That's insane.
some used and dirty aluminum foil, and a handful of soda tabs.
If this bitch is responsible for reversing global warming.
Yeah, single-handedly.
Do they think she's a cat?
Oh my God. I
They
love
gave her
this.
foil and popped.
And the people were getting iPhones.
Yeah, that's the best
She's
part.
getting like an empty. Hey, that bottle still has some pop in it. Yeah, let me
Can
finish
we
that one.
please do this to one of the kids'
Oh my
girlfriends
God.
as a joke?
Oh
I would
my God. That's hilarious.
I wonder if they started as a joke and she kept thanking them.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like,
Okay,
maybe
wait.
she
Oh, let me-
does love it.
Oh, I'm sweating.
That's so
Okay.
funny. So funny.
Look, I'm all about crafting, but this felt insulting.
Yeah,
My boyfriend
you
was
think?
fuming, but we decided to keep quiet for now. Then his family asked me, all smiling, "Do you like your gift?" I just snapped. I smiled back and said, "Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, but unfortunately, I will not be able to use them anymore because of my accident." They looked confused, so I explained very seriously that my injury was worse than it looked and that both of my hands would have to be amputated.
I thought she was gonna get like an infection or
sewing-
something.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
no.
really
okay,
thought
okay.
she might be
All right,
getting
that's
No.
fair.
when
That's
that
fair.
started.
She just was.
My boyfriend nodded with a straight face and added that we hadn't told anyone yet
Oh,
because it was
that's
a really emotional situation for me.
That's amazing.
Their
So we'll
faces,
take I'll take an iPhone.
Although she won't be able to dial
Swap
that.
me. She won't be able to use it.
So can you separate this into parts, please?
their faces went white. They started apologizing, saying they had no idea and how awful that they felt.
We thought you were just a raccoon, sweetheart. We didn't know.
A few of them even looked like they might cry. And I just nodded and said, "It's okay, I'm used to it by now," and left it at that, and we left.
It's hilarious.
Here's the thing, my hands are totally fine. It was just a couple of scrapes, but I was so hurt and angry about the gifts that I wanted them to realize how thoughtless they were being. My boyfriend thinks I was justified, but later his sister texted me saying I was cruel for making a scene and guilt-tripping the whole family on Christmas.
She should have made like the most awful gifts with that
given it
garbage.
to
Oh, them. right,
That
yeah.
should have been their gift back.
Yeah.
And it would have just never stopped. It would have been like a cycle. It would have been recycled.
Recycling.
All right.
That's
I
what
have
that means.
so many questions.
Is that it? Is that the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have so many questions because here's the thing. She said at the beginning, like, oh, like, I thought it was really nice at first. They were giving me stuff like this. I'm
Yeah.
like, because when I read it, I was like, oh, like, that's weird. But, oh, she likes it. Okay.
Yeah.
Crafting supplies is actually
Right.
super expensive.
Right.
Like, scissors and glue and
Yeah.
tape and like yarn and
and
like
yarn, yeah.
the things that you want to use.
Beads.
They could also
Buy nice stuff.
buy her some nice
New
stuff.
stuff.
Why are you buying nice stuff when she
Here's-
likes Pepsi cans?
Here's your bag of
Yeah,
trash.
they don't drink out of yarn.
Here's your bag of trash, but also here's some supplies you can use to make it into something
Yeah.
else.
Right.
That blows my mind.
That's hilarious.
I cannot believe it. I
You'd be the
hilarious.
easiest person to buy for, though.
You don't have to. No, you buy for yourself and then give
just
her.
throw the
that
garbage.
she gets to discard.
Yeah, is this moldy? Doesn't matter. Jennifer will use it.
That's wild.
I mean,
Joey had her Etsy shop.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Just like picked up sticks.
Exactly. Yeah.
that is amazing. People are thinking that the family did it on purpose because they didn't like her, but
I mean, if that's the case, that's even more messed up.
Yeah.
I want to think they're coming from a good place to this, and they just overdid it.
Right.
They were like, oh, like once it's like, oh, she likes that, okay, like here. But also, regardless of that, even if she loved it, you could still buy her a nice gift too. Like, hey,
Totally.
or just like don't even make that a gift. Be like, hey, we have some extra cans in the house.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, like,
How
you
did
want
that
them
become
for
a gift?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thoughtful part because she said they would save things for
Yeah.
her, and she thought that was thoughtful. But
Right.
then, as like actual presents, they start giving her garbage.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she likes this stuff. Let's just make it a present.
Yeah. Don't you have some underwear that's got a brown mark?
Ew.
I cannot.
Not the.
Not.
And good for you for like start. Can you stop Steve from
Stowie,
chewing
can you
on
not
that?
chew on the wooden
Is
table?
that how the other parts?
Yeah. We're gonna rip off some pieces of that and mail them to
She's
us.
That used
making
to be
a
perfect
Not
square.
the.
not the.
So get out of that. Well, the boyfriend's on her
Yeah,
side.
Yeah, the
the
boyfriend's
boyfriend's
on her
on
side.
her
Yeah,
We're okay
that's
with him.
nice.
Boyfriend's a good dude.
That's nice.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready for
Yeah, that's a good one.
So
I wonder
wild
what she did at
family,
the
man.
gym to cut her wrist.
I know. I
She
was
probably
wondering
fell.
the same thing.
You fall all the time.
Not at the gym.
She scraped her hands up. That's all she did.
She scraped her hands up. Okay.
I'd have to go to a gym and see.
Yeah. How do you do this? It's all rubber.
Yeah.
Like a gym is a place where people go to like lift weights and work out.
Oh,
sounds-
that's why I don't know.
That
That
sounds
makes way more
terrible.
sense.
Sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Sounds off. Sounds punishing.
When Mike and I were in North Dakota, we'll have you know that we walked on the treadmill every day.
That's how cold it was
heard.
outside.
They had nothing else to do.
It's true.
I love it.
You can only spend so much
Boredom.
time in an American hotel. And, we don't even have Americans here.
Yeah.
All right.
We watched so much catfish that week.
Yeah, we did watch I think, an enormous amount of
Oh,
catfish.
I love that. Did you solve it every time?
It's always the same thing.
It's always the
always
same
a
thing.
catfish.
Yeah.
It's always the same
always-
thing.
The
It's a sad person.
I just-
Yeah,
I'll say-
it was,
yeah, I
you
was
know
gonna
what? It
say,
was
that's-
never. It was never Ariana Grande.
that is the worst part of it because you do spend 40 minutes of not being angry but feeling bad for the person.
Like how dumb they could be.
And
Yeah.
then when the reveal happens, it's always, not always, but so often so heartbreaking
It's
that you
like-
just end up feeling bad for everyone involved.
Totally.
Except Neve.
Except
There was so
Neve.
much chest hair. That's all you can think
So
of.
much chest
we
hair.
call that
So
wolf
much
pussy back home.
What do you call it? What?
Wolf.
All right, all right. Ew, ew.
Yeah, chest hair.
It's those mountain boys.
Yeah. Can't be
Somerset
trusted.
County.
Yeah.
All right. Whew, okay. Am I the for not selling my car even though my fiance refuses to sit in the front seat?
Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
Or am I
Your
the-
cans for Christmas?
Or am I the for refusing to donate my kidney to my estranged father who abandoned me as a child?
Interesting. It's up to you.
I don't know. Why won't she sit in the front seat?
That's also a good point. We know why. Obviously, you're not going to donate a kidney to your estranged father who didn't
Yeah.
want it. So
Find out why
let's
she
do-
won't sit in the
let's do
front
front seat. Yeah.
All right. Am I the for not selling my car even though my fiance refuses to sit in the front seat?
I'm a really bad driver.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm 27, male, engaged to my fiance, 26, female. And while we're preparing for our wedding, something recently came up that's left me confused and conflicted. I want to know if I'm in the wrong here or if her reaction is unreasonable. Here's the issue. My fiance refuses to sit in the front seat of my car because my ex used to sit there.
What?
She says it makes her uncomfortable and she feels like she's taking what's someone else's.
Wait till she finds out where that penis is.
Yeah,
going.
I was just gonna say. You think that's
Oh,
weird?
boy.
Yeah, you sat on his. You won't sit in his front seat, but you sat on his
But you'll
face.
sit on his penis
and his penis
or his face.
Yeah.
Instead, she insists on sitting in the back seat whenever we go somewhere, which honestly feels strange to me, like I'm her chauffeur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till she finds out what went on in the
Yeah.
back seat. Way worse.
You know what? Just fucking total the car. Total the whole car.
Yeah, we might want to Uber.
I offered to sell the car if it truly bothers her, but she told me not to because then it would feel like she's forcing me to do something. However, she still will not sit in the front seat and avoids interacting with anything that's related to my past relationships.
Like, not just the car. Every.
It seems like there's
yeah.
more. This is part of a bigger pattern. She's mentioned multiple times that she doesn't want to do any of the things I've done with my ex. Like
Anal.
cuddling. I hope it says anal. Like cuddling on the couch during a movie, or
What?
visiting places I've been before. I've tried to be understanding of her feelings, but I'm starting to feel like I'm being held responsible for my past, which I obviously can't change.
Yeah.
And it's also confusing because she keeps in touch with her own ex, occasionally texting or calling him, and I have no issue with that because I trust her.
Yeah.
Whenever these situations come up, she tends to withdraw emotionally, avoiding physical affection, not saying goodnight, or being distant. And while I love her and I want to work through this, I'm starting to feel like I'm walking on eggshells around her emotions, especially when they're tied to things I can't control, like my past.
Right.
So am I the...
No, this girl's got
Weird.
trauma from something else, and you are getting the brunt of that. Like, the best thing you can do is just run.
That's a good
just,
point.
Yeah, take your car and drive off into the sunset by yourself.
Wait, to be
and, you know,
fair,
Check the back seat
check
first,
them.
though,
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you pull away.
see if you pull.
someone said the good news is she never gave him blowjobs, so that's fair game.
Yeah,
Okay, trauma's a possibility.
it's definitely trauma.
She also could just be a manipulative.
Yeah, it could be that.
that's
The other
crazy.
thing is
Like-
too. The other thing is too is
She
like.
just really likes to ride in the back seat.
Well, hold on though. Yeah, that could
That'd
be
be
fair,
great
too.
if that was the lie, where
But-
she just was like, I
but-
really want him to just drive me
It's
around.
just fair. The other thing is too is
No, she's just-
I love
would,
Ubers.
How would she know everything that he's done with his ex-girlfriend if he wasn't telling her this
Well,
stuff?
yeah, but like normal things,
but like going places that they went together. You know what I mean? She's like, she doesn't want to go to a place that I was at with my ex.
But that's
right?
insane.
Like I understand that, but how would she know unless he's like, my ex and I went there?
well,
Like,
she
maybe
probably
he-
asks. I'm sure he's not offering that up for no reason.
There's like a situation I think that would make sense, like if it was like we honeymooned
Yes.
Right.
in Key West.
Fair. Right.
Maybe, all right, I don't want to go to Key West. Like
Fair.
you guys honeymoon there. Maybe, I could see maybe that, but
But not like, oh, we once cuddled on the couch together.
That's a weird one. Yeah, cuddle on the couch during a movie.
Yeah,
like-
Weird.
Sitting in the back seat is weird.
Yeah, well, that's also weird. Yeah, you
You
need
can't
to
go
leave
to
her.
the same restaurant.
right.
Like what?
Ugh, could you imagine?
You have to move.
That's No, you gotta leave this girl.
Oh,
you gotta
of
leave this
course.
girl for sure. We have a buddy who has like he goes in these patterns of girlfriends, and it's always funny. You know how serious it is because like they'll start dating. He won't talk to anybody in a group chat for a while, and then he'll just start using this girl's name in conversation and be like, "Oh, here's Sarah. Oh yeah, Sarah and I did it the other day. Like, who's Sarah? Like, oh, I've been dating this girl for like 3 months." And then like a month and a half later, he always takes from the same spot, which is Asheville, North Carolina.
Shut
And
Derek,
they always
No,
go to
I
the
love
same
this.
spot.
Tell us.
And I'm not gonna mention his name, but I love you.
Also,
And,
if our friends don't watch our podcast, it's their f***ing fault. We get to talk about
also
them.
fair.
He probably doesn't watch.
And
That's
he
my
probably-
point.
He definitely doesn't. And so then goes there, and then we're like, oh, it's serious. He took her here, and now
Okay.
it's like now we know they're 3 to 6 months from breaking up.
Gosh, I love
The
it.
end is near.
Yeah, so that's kind of but it's funny because like you do go to these patterns of like you make memories and stuff like that, but like at the same time like I don't know I think it's weird what she's doing. for
It's
sure.
insane. And also, she's still friends with an ex,
That's the weird part. Yeah.
and she sees
yeah.
no problem with that.
Right.
Oh, I do.
I was gonna say,
Do you? No.
I mean,
Jeremy.
like Jeremy and I talk
Yeah,
all
now.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting ride home for us.
Up until last episode, Mike didn't have a problem with that.
No, I don't care at all.
He doesn't know. He does not care about things like that. But also, I literally have not talked to that guy in 10.
And we have
7 days.
And we spend Christmas. We spend every holiday with my ex. So
That is true.
What on earth could I say?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's called being amicable, though.
Yeah.
Because you have kids with your ex.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't have kids with your ex and you spent every holiday with your ex, that'd be a different situation.
True.
And the fact that I don't invite Kendall's weird. I just have it with my ex.
And I didn't tell my ex-wife that we're not together anymore. Like my ex and I still think we're married. I
In
just
fact, I gotta go.
How was Christmas this morning with your ex?
I'm always blurred out on here, and my voice has changed.
Yeah, you gotta go. You
we
get
have
that.
time, we have time for
It's
one more
weird.
good
Okay.
one.
Okay.
She got that upset about the front seat of the car.
Yeah,
like
that's
that's one
a
that wouldn't
weird
have,
one.
yeah,
Really
that wouldn't
weird.
have
Yeah.
triggered me.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
probably because of Chapel Roan. Now I'm knee deep in the passenger seat, and you're eating me out. Is it casual? You've never heard that Chapel Roan
I have
song?
heard that song, but it took
No.
me until you got through the whole thing for me
Alright.
to know what you were talking about.
That's fair.
It's a good song.
It is a good song.
I like Chapel
I've
Roan.
still never heard that song.
No, I don't know that trash music that you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. She's an advocate for LGBTQ
Well, it doesn't
communities.
sound
Why
like it
don't
with
you?
those dirty lyrics that you just sang.
Well, you wouldn't understand. It's
Yep.
called art.
Yeah.
Mike, so what he meant was there's sometimes people like do things sexually in cars.
Yeah, but he said the guy went down on the girl. That's what I did.
Thank you. That's what I was getting at. But you know,
Gross. I love that. Mike's like, yeah, we're not equal in this.
Wait, isn't who's the guy? DJ Khaled? Didn't he say that one time?
Oh, because he was like another one, and when she was eating him out.
He was.
Yeah, he did. He said
in an interview. He said, "I will not do that to my I expect my wife to always give me blowjobs and stuff,
Right.
but I won't.
He did say that.
Refuse to do that."
Okay,
to a
here's
woman.
an interesting
Yeah.
thing I heard.
Yeah.
An opinion on that note. Somebody said,
I hope
if
this is something I told her. Like, it's way fake.
it's for Mike, I'm like,
Yeah.
I heard it on TikTok.
That
No.
you can live longer if you give
You gotta
blowjobs.
believe.
No, so I somebody said something like if you're in a relationship, female, male, and the male will not go down on you, that he's gay. Like that there's a real if they can't get past some sort of blockage.
definitely
And I
didn't
didn't
say that.
think nobody does that. No, and I was like, that seems like a stretch. And then I looked at all these comments and people were like, had all these examples, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I can see that being
Just a thought,
Yeah.
just to throw it out there. Thought.
Can I tell you something real gross?
Yes, tell us.
You're fine.
It's our
You're
podcast.
fine. You're fine, Alana.
Other girlfriend.
There was
Other wife.
no. I worked at a golf course, and there's always old men that also worked at the golf course. I'm talking old men, dude, in his 70s and 80s. And he looked at me one day. He's like, "Let me tell you." I was in high school. And he's like, "Let me tell you." He's like, "Let
Ew.
me tell
I
you
wanna
something."
know.
Love it.
He said, "Let me tell you something
Love
right
it.
now." He said, "Any man's a coward won't kiss the place he came from."
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a weird way to think about it, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also fair. He also told me about one time he had sex with this girl. He's like, she stunk so bad. He's like, I had to take the top down on my convertible. He's like, I was banging her like.
Oh my god.
I don't want you golfing with these people anymore.
Yeah, Derek.
Yeah, who?
That guy's fired.
Do I know this person?
No,
Oh, okay.
Don't say it. All right.
it was
Summers.
Your dad. It was your dad.
It was your
Somerset.
dad. Okay. Am I the for refusing to pay for my niece's college after she publicly humiliated me? Or am I the for selling my Taylor Swift tickets after my girlfriend cheated?
I'm just trying to think how you would even consider paying for your niece's college.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Hard no.
Yeah.
Well,
what was
Eric-
it? What was it? Taylor Swift one? What was it? Read it again.
Selling my Taylor Swift tickets after she cheated.
We could do the end. It's the end of the era.
Let's
do
do
the
it.
end of an
It's-
era.
Let's do it.
You took the night train for a reason.
It was the end of an era.
I need a Tis the Damn Season shirt. This says Fizz the Season, which is also applicable. but
Tis the damn season.
Tis the damn season.
Because you know what? Here at this podcast, we can leave the Christmas lights up until January.
Yeah.
Because this is our place.
And we make the rules.
We make the rules.
Should have put a tree down here.
We should
We
have.
have cats. We have a small one. Grab that one off there.
There you go. There's your tree.
All right.
Go.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, this is recent.
I know.
Okay. Am I the final show?
Final show.
Am I the for selling my Taylor Swift tickets after my girlfriend cheated? A few months back, I, 27 male, won some money on stake. I don't know what that is.
I think it's a gambling
it's
thing.
an online gambling thing where you can gamble on anything. So you can put
Let's
money
do
on
that.
it's there's this pyramid thing, and you drop a bunch of balls and they're $25 a ball or whatever you set the amount to, and then they fall into slots down there. It's like Plinko.
It's like a casino
And
game.
It's a casino games. Yeah,
Got
they're
it.
all casino
I
games.
want to
Yeah.
do that. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I decided to surprise my girlfriend, 25 female, with Taylor Swift tickets for her Vancouver show.
Wow.
The
What a
end.
great boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been a massive Swiftie since forever, and I knew this would mean the world to her. I spent around $800 for 2 really good seats.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Totally
No, you didn't.
affordable.
Yeah, that's
Right.
super. I would have done that too. I would have
Yeah.
done that too.
Same.
For you.
Well, yeah, I would hope so.
I would have got on a plane and gone to Vancouver for
If you could have got
Oh.
tickets that cheap. For
That's
sure.
love.
I didn't know we had we were considering Vancouver. I was only looking at Toronto.
you. I would have gotten on a plane for you if we could.
Oh, now he tells her.
Too late.
All right.
If you built a time machine.
Yeah.
Last week, I discovered she'd been secretly meeting up with her work friend for months.
Whoops.
I found out because she accidentally left her Instagram DMs open on my laptop. She had been using it to print something.
Rookie.
And I saw
Rookie
weeks
mistake.
of flirty messages and planning to meet up.
Oh, weeks.
When I confronted her, she tried to deny it at first, but eventually admitted they'd kissed several times and had been having an emotional affair.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's a
that's
physical
not bad.
affair. You kissed him.
Yeah.
You know what I
Lucky
mean?
kiss,
Like,
yeah.
And if she admitted to kissing him, that means they did more.
100%. Yeah. It's like asking somebody their body count.
2.
Add 7.
I was
0.
devastated. What?
I said no. I was giving my body count.
I was devastated.
Like some virgin with 2 kids.
Check
It's a miracle.
Okay.
Jesus and Jesus Jr.
It's Jesus. Don't be
Yeah.
a dick.
I was devastated. These tickets were meant to be a special experience for us, and I
For
could
sure.
not stomach the thought of taking her after this betrayal.
Oh.
Rather than let them go to waste, I decided to sell them. Given how insane the Taylor Swift ticket market is right now, I managed to sell them for $2,400, triple what I paid.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
That makes up for having somebody kiss a
100%.
coworker.
Yeah,
100%.
that's $1,600 of profit.
Yeah, you could cheat on me for $1,600.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Deal.
I didn't know that was an option.
Try those.
Although I do
tears.
not support scalpers or anything.
No.
Oh, but
Yeah.
cheaters? You support?
Sell them to Swifties at face value.
Yeah.
Look at you.
When she found out I sold the tickets, she completely lost it. She's been blowing up my phone, calling me petty and cruel.
It's not the only thing she's
saying
blowing.
Jeremy.
saying I ruined her dream and that the tickets were a gift, so they belonged to her.
No.
The painting was a gift, Todd.
Taking it with me.
I don't get it.
Wedding Crashers. Remember Vince
okay.
Vaughn had that painting.
So good.
I'm not a movie person.
Painting was a gift, Todd.
Her friends are also messaging me saying I'm an awful person for using the tickets to hurt her.
Shocking that her friends supported her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. You used your lips to hurt me.
Yeah.
I feel like I had every right to sell the tickets
You did.
that I bought with my own money, especially after what she did. But
Yep.
she's making me look like I took things too far.
Doesn't matter. You're not going to be
Well,
with her anymore.
You should
right.
break up with her. And
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
about the tickets, but he should have sold them at face value to some.
Yeah, no, but if you
make
but
that
listen,
money.
listen, yeah, if you have
You've
the
been burned
opportunity
by a
to make,
Swift.
yeah,
No,
if you have the
'cause
opportunity
I
to
was
make
looking
money
for
on it,
tickets.
you're not going to be like, from the generosity of my heart, I'm going to give them to you at face. No, you're going to be like, I paid all this money, I can't go, I'm already bummed. Let's
What-
make it better.
I would have taken her best friend.
I was.
Yeah, I would have still gone for sure.
So
yeah,
she would see
I bet her friends are all like, if we can, who can be the meanest to this guy,
Right.
to get the tickets back, and then she'll pick us to go with her.
right for sure. Yeah,
That's insane. Also, girlfriend, if you got Taylor Swift tickets, you lie about the affair until later.
well, she couldn't because she found the.
But she admitted the
that's also
kissing
fair.
and
That's
the
also
thing.
fair.
You say-
here's the thing:
you
don't
say-
have an affair, and then you get to see the Eras tour, and you still have a boyfriend.
And you get to see the Torture Poets department section.
That's also fair.
She saw the Affairs tour. That's yeah.
No.
He's in the right. I mean, of course he's not. She should have. Yeah, she cheated on him.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
before the concert.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry, you cheated on me and you want me to be nice to you now?
Yeah.
No, I love how you said cheated on me before the concert. Like, I'd have still been mad after the concert, but I can't take back your memories. So, like, yeah, that sucks for you.
Yeah.
Be smarter.
Yeah. And yeah, fortunately for him that he found out before, or
Right.
yeah, he would have been
going to Vancouver.
spending all that money and
Vancouver.
taking her and then finding out after, you know.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Yeah, because, and also, just for the most basic part of this, it doesn't matter how mad she gets with you. If you stay with her, you're an idiot, right? Like
Yeah.
at that point, like you stay with her, you sell the tickets already. The game's already played. You know, she cheated on
that's
you.
a good point.
You did this to get back
Yeah.
at her. It's over. Like the relationship's over. So why are you mad? What she says about you?
Yeah. What are you guys? How are you guys holding up after the tour's over now?
We stayed up until 2:30 in the morning to watch the last one.
Sunday
heard.
night, yeah.
And she didn't give us
And I
any.
don't stay up. You know,
She
I
didn't
don't
do-
stay
there's
up
no
for
drops,
anything.
everything.
Alana doesn't. If we come over late at night and Alana's not in
be
bed
fair, late
by
night's like 7:30.
8 o'clock,
Yeah.
she's like
She's winding down.
yawning.
I go upstairs
All of a
around
sudden, you're like, I'm
9:15.
going to stay up till 2:30 to watch the Eras tour.
That was the end of a almost 2 year commitment of me watching.
Hey,
How late are you
Alana,
gonna- wait,
this
hold
is
on.
a 2-year commitment to our job.
fair.
Something
Wait, yeah.
live stream.
How late are you going to stay up whenever we break up? This has been like 10 years, babe.
I don't know, but
I'm sad about it. I'm
It-
just sad
Yeah.
I didn't get to see that second
same.
section. I really wanted to see that Tortured Poets
Shouldn't
part.
have
I
cheated on
really
your-
wish.
She
I would've-
cheated on my boyfriend.
Do you think she's going to tour again soon?
No.
I wouldn't say
Not soon, but yeah, she will.
Do you think she's done?
I think,
No.
No.
please. No, I think within the next, I think like 2 years from now. we'll get an announcement of some sort of other tour.
Well, she's got to do the full Tortured Poets department as like a.
She doesn't have to.
She doesn't
She
have
didn't
to.
tour
right.
on any.
By
most of
the
those
time
albums
we
never
get the
were.
next-
Well, that's because of
She
COVID,
did,
though.
but
But
because
I'm
of
saying
COVID.
she
Yeah,
she
right.
didn't tour on them.
Yeah.
No, but because of COVID, is
Right.
his point. She switched
Right.
it up then because she was doing Loverfest.
Loverfest. But that was only
That
two
was only
dates.
2 shows.
That was only 2 shows. You're right.
So I think she'll do a Tortured Poet department.
No chance.
And then a Karma.
I don't think
so either.
album.
By the time she tours again, there's going to be another album.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
the
well,
next
yeah.
tour, we're going to have, it'll be inclusive of Torture Poets Department, obviously. Karma, the album.
I don't buy it.
Rep TV.
I do.
Rep TV, I think, but
and debut.
Karma, I don't think is ever going to happen.
I'm a Karma truther for sure.
I don't know what it is.
It's like the
Lost
her
album.
The Lost album.
Between
Like,
1989 and
she was going to put
Reputation.
out something else and she didn't.
Oh.
And she
put
alluded
out,
to
put out Reputation instead because this is when everything was
wanted
attacked.
to go
her and
that
stuff
way.
like that. Yeah, yeah.
God,
she
that
wanted-
album's my favorite. I can't wait till it
a
comes
good-
out.
It's a good one.
I have chills right now talking
The ball
about it.
tracks
It's a
are
good
going to be
one.
fire.
You saw
she
the
said.
Rep. Yeah, you saw the Rep tour.
Yes, I
That was
did.
a really good one. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, not holding up great. I feel like there's a void.
Oh wow. Interesting. I tried to fill that void the other morning.
Derek always tries.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean it with my penis.
I know.
But it's definitely,
Even
Yeah.
more depressing.
definitely sad.
Yeah. Yeah. He-
Also, she could have been doing anything this past week, like going on vacation.
I know.
But instead, she spent all day at the Children's Hospital making TikToks with children.
And that made Alana mad. She's like, she should be recording another album.
Say that.
Back in that studio.
Alana's like, sorry about your cancer, kid, but where the fuck
Yeah.
is Rep
Fucking
TV?
dick, Alana. And if you're here right now,
Thank you for staying with us.
happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We appreciate you being part of the Bad Potato
Happy
Salad
Hanukkah. Merry
family.
Kwanzaa.
We appreciate you. Please rate and review and subscribe
things.
anywhere podcasts are available. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did because we have been Bad Potato Salad for the first time in 2025.
Oh, this is 2025.
You've been served.
Yes, you have.
And slayed.